Hi! Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, mga anak. Sorry, medyo na-delay kami because meron lang nagkaroon ng technical problem. So, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. This is my fourth batch. Hi, Jeff! My fourth batch of, hi, Wilmer. Fourth batch of Misters of Filipinas. Hi, Kara. Thank you for dropping by. Kara, thank you. And I'm so excited for this batch. Magandang kwentuhan ang mangyayari sa amin ngayon. Hi, Mama Share. Magandang kwentuhan to ngayong gabi. So, hindi ko na po papatagalin kasi alam ko kanina pa kayo naghihintay sa amin na medyo na-delay kami ngayon for the first time. Medyo na late kami ng 25 minutes. But maraming salamat for waiting and staying. And don't forget, if you want any question for all the candidates that are now with me, pwede kayo mag-leave ng question dyan, tapos mamaya we're gonna ask it sa kanila po. Okay? So for now, I'm gonna start to introduce my first candidate is from Cordova, Cebu. Cordova, Cebu.
Cordova has a natural tourist attractions, colorful culture, rich history, and exotic cuisines. The municipality of Cordova is a third-class rising municipality here in the province. The town sits approximately 19 kilometers away from the bustling city of Cebu. It is famous in seafoods like eel fish or bakasi in Bisaya. The Fiesta of Cordova was once derived from that word Bakasi Festival, but now known as Dinagat Festival. It is a celebration showcasing the lifestyle and fishing culture, which is the primary livelihood of Cordovans. Today, Cordova is in the limelight not only in Cebu, but in the country, with soon to open CCLX or Cebu Cordova Link Expressway, a bridge linking the island of Cordova and Cebu City. This will be the longest bridgeway structure in the Philippines. During my childhood days, I was once an introvert and didn't have the confidence in expressing myself with other people. I was not able to have the chance to be part of any organizations where I can develop my potential as an individual. When I reached my college days, I realized that I can be a good and effective leader and took the courage to be part of the Sangguniang Kabataan of Cordova and blessed enough to be a member of the council. From there, I was able to share my platform for the young generations, the youth empowerment. Because I really believe that youth nowadays must have leadership or the capabilities as an effective leader. I am here gaining the confidence to join the 8th annual Misters of Filipinas, a perfect place for me not only for self-improvements but also to encourage the youth to join and partake any special activities to develop oneself where they can be better individuals like Misters of Filipinas, promoting masculinity with responsibility. This is your Mr. Cordova, Ed Kevin Tumula, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Aircraft Maintenance Technology, presently working as selling supervisor in Surplus Shop, SM City, Cebu, proudly representing Cordova, Cebu at national stage.
Let's welcome Cordova, Cebu. Nakamute ka, anak. Nakamute ka.
Good evening
Yeah.
po, Mami
Good
Ray.
evening.
Po, Ma'am, until now, I got the LSS of your uh, your Mommy Ray signature.
Oh my God, ayan, naglolokohan sila yung mga anak ko na regular. Ayan, tinan mo kinakanta nila, and niloloko nila ako dyan. Okay. Thank you, Ed. So I'm gonna call another Cebuano. We're gonna call another Cebuano from Cebu City.
This is Junichi Abushita, 26, a registered nutritionist dietitian and currently a veterinary medicine student, and proudly representing the Queen City of the South, Cebu City. Cebu is one of the most diverse destinations in the Philippines, fit for any types of travelers, whether you're a beach lover, adventure seeker, history buff, and food lover. Cebu City has something to offer. It also offers a beautiful urban lifestyle that quickly takes your breath away with its mountainous views, white sand beaches, and historic landmarks, and especially its people. Growing up, I was a very shy boy. Not because I don't have the confidence in me, but it was taken away from me by the society that I was in. Because I was suppressed with societal stereotypes that dictated not just the way I should act in the society, but also my position in it, which limited my desire to dream big. But as I gained societal consciousness, I realized that I can be more if I don't cage myself on how society standardized me. From there, I took courage and rose above what society dictated and wanted me to be. And now, I'm here. Joining Misters of Filipinas would be a great platform for me, not just to unleash my full potential, but mainly to amplify and to inspire children and people of any age and gender who are like me, for them to rise above the place that they're currently trapped in. I would like to be the courage that strengthens them to break the walls of societal stereotypes, for them to gain endless potential in life that would not just potentially lead them to their own success, but also towards their own personal happiness. Because that's how life should be lived. And if I can do it, they can do it. This is Junichi Abushita, your champion in breaking societal stereotypes. And please, do join me in creating a tomorrow that is full of limitless possibilities.
Mr. Cebu City.
Hi, hello everybody. Good
Hi,
evening.
Junichi.
Hi, Ma'am Mary.
Hi. Hi, hi,
Kamusta?
hi. Mabuti, mamaya magchichikahan tayo. So now
Sige po.
I'm gonna introduce our next candidate,
Sige.
Mr. Mandaluyong.
See you later.
See you later na.
Hi, my name is Jared Castañeda, 20 years old, stand 5'9", representing City of Mandaluyong.
Mandaluyong is known as the Tiger City of Metropolitan Manila because of the remarkable rate of development as to business and infrastructures. Our city has been considered as one of the most progressive economic centers in the country. Some of the attractions you may see in Mandaluyong are the business centers like hotels and shopping malls in Ortigas.
Divine Mercy, isa itong lugar na kung saan lagi ako nagpupunta para magpasalamat sa lahat ng blessing na ibibigay sa akin ng Panginoon. As a future physical education teacher, I want to share my knowledge to the next generation, especially the youth, on how physical aspects are important in these trying times. During pandemic, mental health issues like depression and anxiety arises that causes to weaken our immune system. If we will start changing our mindset in striving to become healthy and physically fit, this micro solution can be a macro effect in solving the worldwide coronavirus disease. Please support me on this Sa Filipinas journey. Once again, I'm Gerald Castañeda, representing City of Mandaluyong.
Hi, let's welcome Mr. Mandaluyong City.
Hi, hello. Good evening po sa inyo.
Hi, Jim.
Hello po.
Magandang
Hello po, Mami
gabi.
Ray. Hello po.
Magandang gabi, anak. So,
See you
isa.
po.
Tatawag pa tayo ng isa. Let's welcome Mr.
See you.
Pampanga. See you later, anak.
Welcome to my home, my province and my pride, the culinary capital of the Philippines, Pampanga. Pampanga is one enticing haven to both local and foreign travelers, as it has so much to offer. May it be about its happy and stable mentality. So now, let me take you to few of the many more breathtaking havens in the province of Pampanga. And remember that whatever season you face, we face it with bravery and humility. I am Jomar Pabalan, embracing a life of masculinity with responsibility.
Mr. Pampanga. Naka-mute ka, anak. Naka-mute ka.
Okay,
Yan.
hi po, Mami Ray.
Good evening. O sige, akyat na natin yung mga ibang kasama mo, Jomar, para start na tayo. Let's call on Ed. Ayan, Junichi and Gerard. Yan. Before anything else,
Hello.
I think marami naghihintay kay Mr. Caloocan. We will try to wait for Mr. Caloocan kung makakahabol po. But if not, I think sa next batch ko pag hindi siya nakahabol. So magandang gabi sa mga gwapong kasama ko.
Gandang
Good
gabi po.
Magandang
evening,
gabi.
Curly.
Good evening.
po.
Kamusta kayo? Kamusta? I'll start with Jomara. Kamusta?
Okay
Kamusta
naman,
ang pandemic?
okay naman po. Medyo stress pero exciting naman. Masaya pa din kahit paano.
Diyan sa Pampanga ba naka-ano din kayo, naka-lockdown na katulad namin dito sa NCR? Hindi
Ano po
naman.
kami, hindi naman po pero yung pong government sobrang strict pa din po para minimize.
Okay. Sige. Jomar, medyo nagcha-choppy ka ha. Nagka-cut yung salita mo. So, I'll go with Ed. Kamusta ang Cebu, Ed? Kamusta ang buhay pandemic? Almost 1 year na tayo.
Good po. I'm good po, Mami Ray. And also, we have this beautiful weather naman po. And I'd say that in this time of pandemic, the people of Cebuanos are really struggling a lot. Especially today, we have MECQ.
MECQ din kayo.
Yes po. Many establishments are closed again. Many businesses that are very affected. But the Cebuanos are very resilient, very adaptive. I know we can get this someday.
Oo nga. So, MECQ din pala kayo. Same with us dito sa Cavite. So, I'll go with another Cebuano, Junichi. So, kamusta? I can ask
Hello
you
po, Mami
Tagalog
Ray.
naman. Hi. I can ask you
Opo,
Tagalog
pwede
naman.
po.
Okay. Okay, sige. So,
Yes po.
how's life during the pandemic until now?
Until now, it's very challenging, but at the same time, I'm starting to slowly, fully adapt to the new normal, especially that I'm a student and we're having our class online.
Yes.
So for me, it's kind of hard to study without the skill practice, but there's are things that should be done for us to be protected in today's problem. So I think we should cooperate for it to all be done. And we can go back to the old normal or maybe the new normal, but without the masks and the face shield.
Oo nga. Oh. For the four of you, kasi yung mga nandiyan sa comment box, sanay na sila ng ganitong oras tumatakol yung aso ko. So baka bear with my dog, okay? Bear with my Jack Russell na dog.
Hindi ka po
ganitong oras.
nag-iisa.
Ganito yung Jack Russell ko pag ganitong oras tumatot. I'll go with Je. Je, pareho tayong dalawa. Medyo maano tayo. Kayo ECQ kasi kami MECQ dito. So, kamusta ang buhay pandemic since last year?
Now po, for me po, okay naman po ako kasi nasanay naman po ako na bahay lang, home workout kasi I buy po na complete na po yung home workout. But now po, ECQ po dito. Medyo mahirap po mag-prepare ng self, like jogging po, bawal lumabas. Sobrang mahigpit po dito. Kahit saan pong street, meron pong mga police, ganun. Kaya medyo mahirap po for now.
So naghihigpit din talaga sa NCR diyan sa Manila kasi 'di ba parang una kasi kayong nag-spread nung nung virus daw na diyan talaga lalo, 'di ba? So mahigpit, at least mahigpit na, 'di ba? Kasi sa amin talaga mahigpit eh. Before you enter Cavite City, there's a checkpoint. So it's gonna be hard for you to get in. So kayo, sino ang nag-meet na sa isa't isa? Kasi I know not all of you nag-meet the 30 candidates. So sino na ang nakamit ng isa't isa?
Kami
Ako po, si Jomerl.
Kami dalawa ni
Kayong dalawa lang. But the two Cebus, nag-meet na kayo sa Cebu, hindi pa din.
Nag-meet na po.
At
Kami
tong mga...
ni Kev,
Not yet po. Yes.
Oh.
kami ni Kevin at saka kaming dalawa ni Kevin nag-meet kasi isa lang po yung namin agency. Isang camp lang.
So ayan, speaking of agency, yan ang gusto ko malaman.
Yes.
Kayo bang apat, do you have your own managers or you have agency? Sino ang nagpasok sa inyo dito sa competition? Kasi I know some of you joined already competition diba? So I'll go with Ed. You first. Paano ka naka-join? Paano ka nag-audition or paano ka nag-join sa Misters of the Philippines? Because I know there's elimination yung kayong 30, you're already lucky kasi you were already chosen. So parang winners na kayo, 'di ba? Kasi 30 kayo, so
Yes po.
you're lucky. So ikaw, Ed, paano ka nakapasok sa Mr. sa Philippines?
Actually po, what Sir Carlos said to us, the director of Mr. sa Filipinas, he said that we have 200 auditionees
Yes.
applying for Mr. Filipinas here in Visayas. Then, we were blessed enough to be part of Mr. Filipinas, not just because of ourselves, but also because of our manager. Yes, our manager is our Tamko, our camp. We have the same camp with Chia Bushita, the BNB model Cebu po.
Oh.
They helped us and they encouraged us to join Mr. of Filipinas because our manager, our family in BNB model Cebu, they seen the potential in us. And yeah, helping us and giving us full support.
Okay. So, pang ilang competition mo na to, Ed? Pang ilang competition mo na?
Actually, this is my first time in national pageant po, Mamir.
Okay. So, this is your for national pageant. O, di ba? Galit na galit yung aso ko. Jomal, ikaw, pang ilang competition mo na and then paano ka nag-join sa Mr. of Philippines?
Actually po, nag-start po ako dito sa barangay pageant. Nanalo po ako. Nagtuloy-tuloy po. Barangay, city, and provincial. Tapos po, freelance po ako. So, nag-decide. Ako, sarili ko lang po talagang pumasok sa Mr. sa Pilipinas. Ayan po.
So, swerte pag audition mo, ganon. So, wala kang handler, wala kang manager. So, as of now, you're by yourself. Ang swerte mo kasi to sila punta ako kay Je. Je, ikaw, paano?
Hello po. First of all po, first time ko po itong pageant. And yung manager ko po is same po kami ni San Juan po. Ayun po yung nag-encourage po sa amin na sumali po on Mr. sa Pilipinas. On the first place po, kinakabahan po ako kasi international po. Yan. Kasi parang naisip ko pa is baka ma-intimidate ako sa mga candidates, ganun. Kaya nung first time po, sabi ko, sige, I'll try po. And nag-prepare po ako ng self ko. Ayun. And then, that's it. Nakapasok po kami ni San Juan po. And I'm very blessed po na nakapasok po ako.
Oo, all of you are blessed because sa dami na nag-audition. Nasabi ni Sir Mark, ang dami nag-audition and it trend down to 30. How about Junichi? Like sabi nga ni
Yes,
Ed,
po.
magkasama kayo. So, your agency is the one na nagtulong sa inyo to audition, parang ganon?
Yes po. For me, I was very busy with my studies, but due to the online setup, I have a bit of free time on my part. So I was kind of doing gym for me and for the pandemic for me to stay healthy. So he told me that there is this audition for Misters of Filipinas and why if I'm interested to join, and I said yes because I have a lot of free time as of the moment. So I submitted my application, and then I didn't know that it was about almost 300 applicants who applied for it, and then they trimmed it down to almost 100, and then Sir Carlo, from 300 to 100, and then Sir Carlo interviewed us one by one. And after that did a bit of assessment as well. And after that they already chatted us or emailed us that we got into the top 30, and I'm so happy out of 300.
Yes!
Imagine.
Kaya nga 300. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyong lahat, all of you are lucky already. All of you are winners in your own way. So, kung hindi nyo man makuha yung major title, you're already a winner. Yun yung sinabi ko, di ba? Kasi imagine, in time of pandemic, you're in a competition, you're in a pageant. So, that's the lucky. Junichi, last question. Before, pang ilan mo na tong pageant? Kasi sila, yung iba isa, katulad si Je, isa. Pang ilang pageant na to?
For me, this is my second national pageant. I joined my first ever national pageant way back when I was 17. It was for Mr. and Miss Teen Search for a brand of soap. So yeah.
So ayan.
So that was my last national pageant po.
Okay, sige, eto na. humabol ang ating isa
Ay,
pang kandidato. Sobrang swerte. Nakahabol po ang ating isang kandidato. Nandito na siya. Let's welcome Mr. Caloocan City. Diyan na siya. Ayan.
Hi, my name is Romel Ayag, official candidate of Misters of Filipinas 2021, representing Caloocan City. Caloocan is a very historic place where it was once the haven of the Katipuneros, a secret militant society formed by none other than Andres Bonifacio. It was in this location where he met the rest of the Katipuneros prior to the Philippine Revolution. No wonder the Bonifacio Monument became the famous landmark and one of the celebrated structures of the city, along with the San Roque Cathedral, a century-old Taoist temple, and the St. Pancratius Chapel in La Loma Cemetery, which also have become remarkable tourist spots in the city. Do you know that Caloocan is a home to prestigious learning institutions like the Manila Central University, University of the East, St. Dominic Savio College, Asian Institute of Computer Studies, and AMA University, under the no-nonsense leadership of its mayor, Oscar Oca Malapitan. The city has been awarded as Business-Friendly City, Seal of Good Financial Housekeeping, Seal of Good Local Governance, BLGF Collection Target for Business Tax, and Lingap Circle Award. Today, it's recognized as the motorcycle capital of the Philippines because of the many motorcycle dealers in the city. In fact, the city has a very exciting festival called the Arrancada Motorcycle Festival, where motorcycle riders and enthusiasts come and celebrate every first week of October. With its Tawang Una policy, Caloocan is definitely a sought-after city to live in or visit to, as it has an investor-friendly environment, a vibrant public and private partnership, timely and responsive delivery of services such as health, education, and infrastructures that results in an orderly community and healthy environment. Folks, it's indeed my honor and privilege to represent this highly urbanized city. I have served this city He has trained me to have a great sense of responsibility and leadership. He also inspired me to help those who are in need to be a role model to younger generations. And this mindset has shaped me to who I am today. By profession, I am a certified fitness coach. I designed effective workout plans, classes, workshops, and tailored fit diet plans for my clients. Mga kaibigan, it's time to visit Caloocan City, a center of sustainable economic growth, safe and ecological balanced environment, and resilient, peace-loving, and dynamic community. Once again, this is Romel Ayag for Misters of Filipinas.
Let's welcome Mr. Caloocan City. I'm sorry. Mr. Caloocan City. Hi,
Hello, good evening po, Ma'am
Romel!
Ray. I'm really sorry po talaga. Because nawalan po kami ng kuryente dito sa Bulacan ngayon kasi nandito po ako sa Bulacan. And then, nagkaroon po ng
Kaya.
problem din sa kuryente. So, pasensya na po.
It's okay. Kaya nga piniam ko si Mr. Mark, it's okay. At least nakahabol ka. Walang problema. So how's the way? Tatawagin ko yung mga kasama mo kasi we're starting already and then I'm gonna, nasa first segment pa lang naman kami. So I'm gonna call up again the four. Ayan na, kompleto na po kami. Kompleto for the first time. Oh no, you're the second batch na kompleto. Kasi yung mga ibang batches ko hindi kompleto. So you're the second. So I'll go with Romel. Romel, kamusta ang buhay pandemic? Kamusta ang buhay
Um,
pandemic?
it's really hard po. It's really hard right now because a lot of us need to stay at home and we really need to be fit, not only physically and also mentally. So it's really a struggle, but all good naman po in God's glory. Yeah.
Yeah. So, nandito ba naman ako? So, nagsisimula pa lang kami. Ikaw, tatanungin ko, paano ka naka-join sa Misters of Philippines? Is this your first pageant? Meron ka bang handler? Do you audition by yourself lang ba? Paano?
So actually, I did it by myself. One good friend of mine asked me before na I should try joining Misters of Filipinas. Unfortunately, back then I was an OFW, but so I have a 2-year contract, so I can't go back to the Philippines for like 1 month or two. And then pandemic comes. I was just on vacation talaga dito sa Pilipinas, and then COVID happened, so I need to stay here muna because the country that I've been to, I used to work was locked down. So up until now, they're not open. So my good friend asked me again na I should try. Maybe this is the right time because I'm already in the Philippines. So maximize my time here. And then,
Yes.
sure, okay. And then, yun. Luckily, I got in. So, feeling ko panalo na ako doon.
Yeah! Kakasabi ko lang kanina, all of you, the 30 candidates, you're already a winners. Kasi nga, out of 300, down to 30, tapos pandemic time, di ba? So, ang saya na parang lahat kayo, okay na. Tapos, I know you're busy preparing for the pageant na na-move. Kasi dapat next week na yung pre-pageant mo. Yun, na-move ulit ng September. Hopefully, hindi siya ma-move. Kaya lang mukhang mag-e-extend. Kasi nga, pumasok na daw yung isa pang variant. So, hopefully, hindi na... Yeah, the other one, the Lavan, basta yung letter L, basta yun, bumalik siya. So, paano ngayon ang preparation? Yeah, right. Galing talaga ni Ed. So, paano ang preparation nyo? For example, I'll go with Je, kasi sabi ni Je, meron pa siya mga pending interviews. Kasi ang dami yung interviews online. Like si Jomar, tumakbo from the other interview to my interview. So, paano yung preparation nyo? I'll go with Je. Paano yung preparation nyo for the interviews and everything?
Unahin ko po sa preparation ko is on myself po, sa being physically fit po. Minamanage ko po talaga yung time ko kasi student din po ako sa mga enrollment, ganun, and workout. And yung marami pong mga preparation, like po sa interview, kailangan mo manage yung time mo na set by set mo siya na night, stop na ako dito, workout sa morning, and yeah, sobrang time management po talaga problem. Ayun po.
Ganon. O sige, Keromel tayo. Pag ganon ako Keromel tayo. Wala ka kanina naglolokohan kami sa backstage Ang internet connection daw kasama sa judging 40%. 40% daw yung sabi ni Sir Mark. 40 ba 50% ang internet connection? So ikaw, Romel, paano ang preparation mo? Kasi parang, di ba, ang dami yung interviews Ang daming naka-line up. Yung ibang lineup ng interviews nyo, alam ko kung sino-sino. So, how you prepare?
So, on the interviews, more on time po talaga. The struggle right now is yung time. Luckily, I'm really strict with my time. Nagkakaroon lang po talaga ng problema with internet maybe.
Yes,
But
ayan.
preparation-wise, I am more focused on reviewing a lot of things. Kasi yung body preparation, yung physique ko, I think I'm all good na doon. I'm just trying to maintain it. Kasi right now it's a lockdown, so I'm maximizing my workouts calisthenics lang. But I am more focused on building, more on reviewing a lot of things. And then at the same time, emotionally and mentally healthy. Ayun.
Oo, kasi di ba this is your first competition no? So parang ang ng preparation. Junichi, how about you? How you prepare?
For
Kasi
me,
student ka din eh.
yes po.
Mm.
As of the moment, my class is ongoing, and tomorrow I have my midterms. So after this, I have
Oh
to
my
study.
God.
So what I did was, it is not just this pageant is not just a physical game, but also a mental game as well. So I have to prepare myself mentally, so that I have to time manage everything from my workouts, from my study times, to my exams, to my module making, to my
Ay, ang
trainings,
dami.
and interviews. So I have a lot of things on my plate, and I'm very thankful that I have a very supportive family and very understanding family, that I have sacrificed a little bit of quality time with them, even if it's pandemic, you know. So yeah,
Kaya
it's all
nga.
about mental preparation as well. So
Okay.
yeah.
Oo nga 'no, ang hirap talaga pero we have to adjust with the new normal eh.
Yes.
Mas mahirap eh, 'di ba? Ikaw Ed, how you prepare?
Actually, first of all, Mommy Ray, personally, uh, before my interviews, I do some research. I watch recent videos, especially your last interviews. Yes, I watched the
Kaya
first
pala.
one.
Kaya
Yes,
pala
oh,
sinasabi mo nag-i-stuck in sa'yo yung entrance song ko. Oh my God, okay.
yes, Mommy Ray. At saka, what's important is to find a perfect, good connection po. That's the most important po. And then, uh, we are blessed because we have our own trainer, is Miss Mitch Padehag. That's what her name. She is our trainer. She trained us, especially in our how to handle interviews. Mm-mm. So that's the first thing we did, and that's our like training before the interview.
Oo, ang swerte 'no, ang swerte nitong silang may mga handlers and managers kasi they're helping. Not like with you, Jomar, 'di ba? Kasi sabi mo mag-isa ka lang and then also si Romel kasi sila
Yes,
sila Je
yes.
meron. So, ikaw how you paano ka nagpre-prepare? Ikaw, Jomar, paano ka nagpe-prepare?
Actually po, Ma'am Ray, student din po ako, kaya lang ngayon, hindi po, September pa lang po yung pasukan namin. So, ginagamit ko yung whole time ko ngayon para mag-prepare sa laban. So, wala naman po ang problema pagdating doon, yung kahit anong oras yung interview.
Oo 'no, ang problema lang talaga internet nating lahat, 'di ba? Mas lalo na 'pag umulan. Kaya nga sabi ni Sir Mark 50% daw.
Opo mo.
Gano'n eh 'no. No, may napansin ako sa inyo eh. The two of you naging SK chairman, right? Si Ed at saka si Romel.
Mommy Ray, actually, I am an SK counselor lang po.
Counselor ka, tapos chairman si Romel. Tama ko? So, ilang
Yes po.
years ka, Romel, naging SK chairman?
For 3 years po. 3 years po yung
Ah,
term ko nung time na yun.
3 years, so one ano lang,
One term lang.
one term lang. Ay, one term lang ba ang SK? Di ba 3 terms din kayo? So,
Well,
one term
one
ka
term
lang.
lang po. Nung time na yun, one term lang po. So, nung time ko po kasing yun, kasi currently, if I'm not mistaken, SK right now is different
Tumaas
from
yung,
what it
tumaas
used to be.
yeah,
Yes.
yung age
At that
limit
time,
is,
until 18 years old lang po yung age
oo,
at that time.
okay. So, ikaw, Ed, ilang term ka as counselor ng SK?
This is my first term po, Mommy Ray,
Until
and
now.
this is my third year, yeah. Actually, SK Sangguniang Kabataan was extended.
Mm. Yeah,
Mm-mm. Yeah,
pare-pareho tayo.
next year, 2022, another election will be happening.
Hopefully,
Yes.
hopefully.
So,
Because I'm
if
in the
the,
LGU for 11 years until now.
wow.
Nasa LGU ako for 11 years. Kaya nga mabilis ako kanina kasi pag dating ko, kala ko late ako. Kasi nga sabi ko, kasi ang call time natin early eh. Sabi ko, teka muna, may emergency meeting kami sa barangay. Oh my gulay. Kaya sabi ko, paspas ako. So natuwa ako kasi sa inyong dalawa nasa kay LGU. So, speaking of LGU, lahat may tulong from the LGU nyo? Kasi may nakita ako kanina, I think Mandaluyong. No?
Oh,
Si
yeah.
Gerald, nakita ko may picture ka na you went to mayor, 'di ba? Lahat ba kayo
Apo.
may tulong? Start muna
Courtesy
ako
call
ito.
po.
may courtesy call ka. So, nag-courtesy call ka, Gerald. So, ibig sabihin, meron kang support from the LGU.
Hindi naman, sakto lang po. Parang nagbigay lang po sila ng, yung enough lang po. Yun
At
lang.
least may nakuha ka.
Apo.
Kasi yung mga
Apo.
past interview ko, you bringing yung place, yung town, pero no help. How about the Caloocan, Romel?
Yes po, they did
Kasi meron.
with this talk then with our mayor, and at the same time, because my father is actually barangay captain, so there's a
Kaya
little
meron
connection
eh.
to it. That it helps a big. It's a
Oo
really
eh.
big thing, so it helps a lot. So
Yes, kasi may
they're
connection eh.
supporting me.
Alam mo yun? Yeah. We need connection nowadays. Di ba, no, Romel? How about Junichi, kayo sa Cebu? Magkahiwalay kayo eh. You're in the city. And then siya nasa Cordova, no, which is pinakita mo yung bridge na magko-connect sa city. Tama ba ako? So, with Junichi, do you have any support from the city?
For me, as of the moment, is wala po. But it's truly understandable because with everything that is happening right now, especially Cebu City with the dramatic rise of cases, I think the money should be lended to the people who really needs it as of the moment. And as of the moment, I have families and friends who are very supportive, and I'm already happy with that support as well. So I need to also help my city by understanding them as well. So yun po. Thank you.
Oo nga. Oo naman. How about si Ed? How about you, Ed? Meron dyan sa Cordova? The same.
First, I want to thank the mayor of Cordova, the mother of Cordova. Yes, Mayor Techi Sitoicho. He was a very generous because he was very supportive. Actually, we have our meeting that was last month, and yeah, she really did gave her full support on your rate, and also actually today is the feast day of my municipality. Yeah, of my hometown, Cordova. August 15th, we celebrate annual, yeah. Because this is
Pero
today
wala.
is the day of our patron saint San Roque in
Yeah.
Cordova.
So,
But
pero
right
walang posisyon and
very
everything,
tight
di ba?
po yung security.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Bawal po
How
yung
about,
iba.
oo nga, no? How about ikaw, Jomar? Meron from Pampanga? Laki nung nyo eh. Oo nga, laki ng dala mong town eh, di ba? Or province, Pampanga. Merong galing sa LGU?
Nag-send po ako ng letter sa kanila pero hanggang ngayon wala pa din pong reply. And pinapollow up ko naman po. Siguro busy po kasi sila ngayon na nag-distribute.
Yes. Oo, no? We just have to understand din kasi syempre the priority is for the pandemic, for the people, sa mga sige. Okay. I'm not gonna make it long kasi it's already yung kwentuhan natin, madami na ako natutunan. I'm gonna go on a third segment. Our third segment is, I'm gonna ask question randomly. I don't know who I'm gonna choose. Basta may ipa-flash dyan questions. Ay, wala si Romel. Ayun. May ipa-flash akong question dyan and then I'm gonna tell who's gonna answer. Okay, my first question is, ayan, what step or measure need to be taken for eradicate the poverty? I'll go with Romel.
All right. So poverty is a really big issue right now that we're facing, especially this generation. I believe that education is the strong or is the biggest weapon to fight poverty. So we really need to influence younger generation and inform them that we really need to invest on education. Yeah, sorry about that.
Tama. Ako I agree ako doon. Kasi para for everybody to mawala kayo doon, education is the best eh. Hindi naman pwedeng hindi mo tapos, 'di ba? Yeah. Yun yung key to success eh. Manual. Yung iba, sabi nila, if not with education, hindi sila mawawala sa kung ano man yung poverty nilang nararamdaman. Okay. Next. Ayan, how important are male pageant during the time of pandemic? I'll go with Jomal.
Okay. So, para for me po, sobrang laging factor ng male pageant ngayon, pandemic. Kasi as a PE teacher, sobrang yung mga kapwa student ko po, i-depress sila, nahihirapan sila ngayon. So, sobrang laging tulong ng male pageant na to. So, parang God use me as an instrument to encourage the youth na magpatatag sila sa buhay. Bit ko yung advocacy ko is all about mental health awareness. Kumbaga, sobrang laking tulong talaga nito para mas maging matulungan yung mga kapwa kong kabataan.
Yes. Okay. Kasi we just have to be physically and mentally this nowadays, diba? So next question. Ayan, is there something that is not right in this world that need to be put right? I'll go with Gerard.
Hello po. Sa akin po, para sa akin po is yung pagtrato po ng mga tao sa president, ganun. Kasi palagi po nilang nakikita is yung negative sides lang. They don't look at the positive sides on Duterte doing like in this time of pandemic. Ayun po. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, but oo. Kasi alam mo, we just have to see that you don't have to complain. The more we complain, walang mangyayari. We just have to follow. Diba? Kasi if
True.
walang magagawa yung complain natin eh. We just have to follow to make everything maging okay, diba? Yon. Next question. Yan. What do you think is your biggest obstacle that prevent your self-development? I go with Donichi.
For me, the biggest obstacle that prevents my self development, especially to others, is ourselves. If we don't love ourselves, the good and the bad, we will never develop into something great. I believe that we should really, really focus on honing ourselves, our skills, and especially what we want in life to have a, a road to follow towards what dreams or what visions do we want to land in. Because at the end of the day, we only have ourselves and we should live a life and we have no regrets at all because we have a short life to live. So, yeah.
Tama. Kasi, 'di ba? Lahat naman tayo eh. Just focus on yourself
Yes.
for your if wala naman tutulong sa atin is only ourselves. 'Di ba? So the
Yes.
last question is gonna go for Ed. The last question is for Ed. Yan. What is the most important thing that parents should tell their children in today's world?
In this time of pandemic, I looked on the bright side, and that is they connect the family. They make the family as one. And during our dinner time, what my dad and my mom always taught me is to become respectful to the others, especially to your older or your older people. Being respectful is like second to peace. So when you respect others, it's like you are loving them, especially like loving yourself. So yeah, for me, is to respect, and that is the most important thing that my parents taught me always.
Oo, just respect others' opinion, decision, and everything. Napansin ko lang defend me with all your advocacy. Nakita ko kasi yung advocacy nyo eh. All of you are on, except with Donichi, kasi kay Donichi kasi is more of a stereotype eh. But dun sa physical is si Romel, si Gerard, si Jomal, 'di ba tama ako? At saka si Ed, more of physical kayo eh. Physical and mental health. Am I right? Mali ba ako sa'yo, Ed? Ano ba
Mami,
sa'yo,
I
Ed?
advocate
Yung sa
youth empowerment.
in youth empowerment ka pala. Itong tatlo sa physical. Tama ako, no? Tatlo
Yes,
is the
Apo.
physical. For Romel and Jomar and Gerard, before the two, tell me why it is more important for the physical and mental health nowadays. Aside dun sa sinabi nyo sa video nyo, Can you explain it further? I'll go with Romel kasi si Romel tapos pag ganun tayo. Go with Romel. Why it's so important?
Okay. So, because I myself is actually a COVID-19 survivor, and then I
Woohoo!
realized there's a lot of that we really need to take care of ourselves.
Mm.
So, if you want to take care of other people, you need to take care of yourselves. Like what Junichi said, that if you want to love others, you need to love yourself first. So that's one thing. We need to respect ourselves, and then by doing that, we need to be physically healthy. All right. So I think investing on your fitness is really important because that's health is wealth, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to be successful, if you want to help others, you need to be fit first. Maybe yeah, not only physical, not only looking good, but having a better lifestyle. So I
Yes.
want to encourage younger generations to um, be mindful regarding how their lifestyle is, to be
Mm.
physically active, to eat right, and I think from there we can have better. The next generation will be better because
Mm-mm.
we're neglecting fitness right now actually. So
Mm.
the common thing that they think is, or the misconception things is, fitness is a leisure. So I believe it's something that we really need to change. So we need to change that. That will be all.
Okay. So dahil sinagot ni Romel that fitness is parang leisure. Eh nasa bahay ako. And then now it's EZQ, MECQ. Anong pwedeng ipayo, Joman?
Um, ako kasi sir, ako po ma'am, dahil nga po mahirap ngayon makalabas, so home workout talaga yung pinaka the best na i-advise sa inyo. Tsaka po, hindi po lahat privilege magkaroon ng bakuna ngayon eh. Nahihirapan po sila sa pagpila. So sobrang laging factor talaga yung pagkakaroon ng pagiging fit para may ano ka backers para mas malakas yung immune system mo panlaban sa virus.
Oo nga. Eh ikaw, Je, what's ano pang pwede mong ipayo? Like since you're a PE teacher. So ano pa kasi
Awa.
kayong tatlo eh. So ikaw.
Akin po, tama po yung sinabi ni Jomar na hindi lahat na-afford na mabaksin kasi yung iba, di ba, sobrang haba ng pila, ganun. Kaya ang maipapayo ko po is proper diet, ganun. Iwas po sila sa mga snacks, ganun. Yung mga hindi po healthy food. Kasi in this time of pandemic, wala ka pong vaccine, ang magiging weapon mo po is yung being physically fit talaga. Ayun. And if you want po ng mga example, you can watch on my TikTok kasi yung any content ko po on TikTok is physical po talaga, yung mga workout. Ayun po. Thank you.
Okay, kahit sa bahay lang. Okay. I'll go with Ed. Ed, why you choose youth? Ang advocacy mo, youth empowerment. Since I know nasa SK ka, why it's youth?
When I was young, anyway, I am kind of shy boy. But when I get to the college life, I get the courage to join the Sangguniang Kabataan. And that time, I was blessed to be part of the SK counselor. So for me, because of my time during the SK, is what I see is the potential of every young generation, and that is to promote the youth empowerment. Because I believe, Mamire, is that the important thing the youth must have is leadership, and because being a leader is it's like while as early as now, it is better to teach the young generation to become a leader. Mhm.
At saka dapat makita ng mga bata ngayon na mas importante kayo doing and helping other people than
Yes.
kung ano-ano pa, 'di ba? Dito tayo kay Junichi, why you choose, I know may nangyari sa'yo, kaya mo pinili ang stereotype, social stereotype. Why is it?
Yes.
Kasi ikaw yung pinaka-unique eh. Sa lahat ng advocacy, you're the one who's really unique. Why is it? Ang ingay talaga ng aso.
Upon
Sorry.
sige. For me, upon entering the competition, we were told that we should make an advocacy, and I chose something very close to my heart, and that is breaking societal stereotypes, because I myself is a product of bullying due to labeling and societal stereotypes, and I was told that I was not masculine enough because of just being who I am and what I am, that I cannot change and control. And I really do believe that there are a lot of children out there who are like me. I was able to change my perspective in life, and I was able to become stronger because of the people around me, and especially the spokespersons who have inspired me. So those spokesperson inspired me, and I want to be that inspiration as well, to give back to those children who are told that they cannot be who they want to be and can't reach their dreams for just being who they are. So right now, I'm going to use this platform to use to inspire children out there to be triumphant as well, because if I can do it, they can do it as well also. So yeah.
Oo nga 'no, kasi hindi natin maiiwasan, eh. Some people they bullied kung mataba ka, they bullied if payat ka, if weak yung ano mo. We cannot, pero if there's somebody could help and then tell them na it's okay to be yourself, it's fine, 'di ba? Okay. Next, eto, I'm gonna let you see some pictures. I'm not gonna tell what kind kayo mag-interpret about these pictures. And then these pictures, meron siyang one questions, okay? And then before ako mag-proceed dyan sa pictures, yung mga nandyan sa comment section, if you have any question to any candidates, just type in. So para after, I can choose your question and then ask it to them. Okay, first picture. Okay, I'll go with Ed.
Ready na po. Okay na po.
Ma'am, nakamute po kaya kayo.
Nakita mo yung picture, Ed? I'm
Yes
sorry.
po.
Kasi, and then the question for that picture is, as a Masters of Philippine candidate and advocate of change, how can you positively contribute in this issue?
The municipality of Cordoba is an island in Cebu, and also that is their main livelihood, fishing. It saddens me that most of the fishermen, they use dynamic fishing as their last resort, because right now the problem we had is not just overfishing but also assaultation, dirty sea, what do you call this, uh, dirty sea or very polluted sea. But right now, as an advocate of Misters of Filipinas, is as the strong advocate also of youth empowerment, is me myself is to inspire and to teach the young children to be responsible, because Misters of Filipinas has a strong word, and that is masculinity responsibility, and that is one thing that I must teach the young generation, to be responsible, especially in every livelihood they made, or in the future, or what work they will choose for their tomorrow. Mm. Thank you.
Okay. Oo nga 'no, sa Cebu kasi yun din yung pinakita mo, eh. Diyan ba sa Cebu, merong gano'n, illegal fishing, do you think?
Mamira, I am proud of every Cordobanos, because we have 0% report of dynamite fishing, because the Cordobanos are very close to the sea, because most of their livelihood is from the sea, and that's why they are very respectable in what God gave them, and that is to be responsible in using fishing.
Oo 'no. Oo nga, kasi yun na, eh, the sea can give us food talaga tapos just do
Opo.
that. O, 'di ba, ang hirap. Okay,
Actually,
next picture.
you cannot
Ano,
get
ano?
food. You cannot just get food in the sea. You can also get diploma. Oh, that's
Yes,
what
'di ba? Talaga. Kahit kami dito sa Cavite, buhay namin ang dagat. We're surrounded by water. So,
Yes.
pag nagkaroon tayo ng illegal fishing, mamamatay ang 'di ba? So kami surrounded by, like kami in LGU, ang sarap magtanim ng nung anong puno 'yun? Yung nilalagay sa dagat. Teka,
Yes po.
nakalimutan yun. Oo. Yun na yun. That help us para mag-anti-flood and everything, 'di ba? Kanina nasa isip ko, pasensya na, aging na ang mami nyo. Pero yun. which is nice. Okay, next picture. Yan. Yan ang next picture. I'll go with Junichi. That's your picture, anak.
So,
As a Mistress of Filipinas candidate and advocate of change, how can you positively contribute in this issue?
for me, as a Mr. Filipinas candidate, I'm already in this platform and where I can reach a lot of people. And I'm also a spokesperson as well in the new normal. For me, I can contribute to this change by creating awareness, especially in the picture, which is poverty. I believe there's a lot of stigma about poverty. They tend to judge them because a lot of people tend to believe that poverty is due to laziness or due to they have no more chance of having a good job in life. That's why they settle for that kind of living. But I believe that all of us were not born in the same opportunity. So what we can do is to aware others that government or not, we should create opportunities to a lot of people, especially for those who are in impoverished areas, so that they can pull up themselves into that situation and could have a better life, just like we have right now. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Nakita ko.
You're welcome.
Ed, may tumulong sa atin dalawa, Ed, kung anong puno. Nakita mo si Ryan,
Yes po,
mangrove.
Mami Ray.
Thank you, Ryan. Oh, especially
That
I
is
just
also
want
by
to
you,
tell,
Mami Ray. I forgot the
yes,
word.
di ba? Oo nga. Si Ryan is the one who's gumawa ng magandang pammat nyo. Si Ryan yan. Siya
Mango
yung
tree.
gumawa ng Oo, it's mango tree. Yan, yun. Ang galing. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, next picture. Yan. That is, okay, I'll go with Romel.
Alright. Right.
Ayun. Nakita mo, pating question pala, anak. What's the question for that? Yung picture, and then the question is, as a Mistress of Filipinas candidate and advocate of change, how can you positively contribute to this issue?
All right. So, currently, right now, sir, ma'am or Mommy Ray, we're facing COVID-19. So, what we really need to do is, as a Mistress of Filipinas, as a one of the candidates of Mistress of Filipinas, I would like to enlighten everybody that we need to follow the government's protocol first. So we understand that the tourism right now is really it hit really bad because of this pandemic. So maybe for us to get back on track, like what we used to before, maybe we can. I want to help other people to get enlightened that we really need to follow the government's protocol for us to like lower down the cases of COVID-19. And then if it's all good now, maybe we can go back to our tourism slowly and be better. So we won't gonna go back for another ECQ or season 4 of ECQ. Ganyan. So yeah.
Oh, ayan. Nawala naman yung aso ko. Ulan naman na napakalakas kung naririnig nyo. Ulan naman. Ang saya-saya ng interview. Okay, next picture. Thank you, Romel. Thank you for that
You're welcome.
answer. Okay, next picture. Ayan, I think this one is for Gerard.
Yan. Hello po.
Yan. Yun ang question. As a Mistress of Filipinas candidate and advocate of change, how can you positively contribute to this issue?
As you can see on that photo is high value or high price of food. But as of now, based on my experience, hindi lang po yung pork or rice ang tumataas, pati na po yung vegetable and fruits. And now, in this time of pandemic po, isipin po natin is yung mga mahihirap, how they can afford that high price of pork, 'di ba, foods to support their family. And now, in this time of pandemic, mag-iwan po ako ng quote na we need to be as one to fight this pandemic. And po, thank you.
Okay. Hindi lang naman food Ako, pati ano natin tumataas na kuryente, 'di ba? So everything. So there's one picture na natitira. So kanino pa yun? Eh di kay Jomar.
Oh,
Yan, Jomar, ang sayo.
okay.
Yan ang sayo. As a Mistress of Filipinas candidate, how and the advocate of change, how can you positively contribute to this issue?
So actually, Ma'am Ray, dulot po ng pandemic, na-depress ako. Tinatanong ko yung sarili, own existence ko, parang para saan ba ako sa mundo? Doon na po nag-start yung stress ko, parang dahil nasira yung mga plano ko dahil sa pandemic. Dahil sa Mr. of Filipinas, parang na-regain ko ulit yung sarili ko. Ngayon nag-start ulit ako para mabalik ako sa line ko. So gagamitin ko yung opportunity na to share sa mga taong katulad ko na nakaranas ng ganyan, na okay lang na masira yung plano mo kasi naniniwala ko God plans is the best. Tapos celebrate small accomplishment. Huwag kang masyadong mag-isip, huwag mo munang silipin yung hinaharap, bagkus mabuhay ka muna ngayon sa kasalukuyan. At
Yes.
mahalin mo yung sarili mo, yun yung pinaka-importante.
Right. Lahat naman tayo nag-change. As in 360 degrees our life changed when pandemic came. Diba? But we just have to go with the flow. Go with the flow. Wag ma-depress. I know maraming na-depress because of the pandemic, but one way or another, we have to look for some resources na maging okay. Kasi life is so precious. Isang beses lang ang buhay. We have to enjoy it. There's one question I want everybody to answer. It's very simple question that I want everybody to answer, and then I'm gonna post they're gonna post this question, and one by one, now is your time for you to explain. Okay, Yan, why do you think that you are the best candidate for Misters of Filipinas? I'll go with Jomar.
I think ako yung pinaka-the best candidate for Mr. of Filipinas dahil sa aking experience, life experience. Sobrang lalim na ng naranasan ko sa buhay. Magagamit ko yung quality na yon para ako yung manalo sa competition na to, and yun po.
Okay. Next. Junichi. Junichi, walang sounds. I think nakamute ka. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
For me, I believe that all of us are the best candidates because we exert a lot of effort, we sacrifice a lot and everything. But for me, what I can say is that I deserve to be here because my experiences taught me lots of values, and that is to be responsible, to be kind to one another, and to view the world with equality. And I learned this values throughout my life, and especially throughout this competition. And these values will help me to be a better Misters of Filipinas winner, hopefully. So that's why I deserve to be a Mr. of Filipinas candidate as well. And also maybe the best. One of the
Okay.
best as well.
One of the best. Okay, all of you are the best. Like what I
Yes.
said earlier. All of you are already winners, the top 30. Okay, next. See Ed. Okay, Ed.
Mommy Ray, we joining Misters of Filipinas, we have our different strong advocacies, and that what made us be the best candidate of Misters of Filipinas. I keep believing myself, putting my heart, my body, my mind that to be confident always that I am best fitted to become the next Misters of Filipinas because I always keep believing myself is that making this code is I have what it takes to be the Misters of Filipinas,
Okay.
and that's what I kept believing in.
Yeah, you just have to believe in yourself. Yun lang naman yun eh. Okay, next, it's gonna be Gerard.
And hello. I think I deserve to be Mr. of Filipinas because I have a big inspiration. That is my mother, because my mother is OFW workers, and I want to meet her, and I want this Mr. of Filipinas to be my stepping stone to meet my mother again. And thank you.
Talaga? O sige, mamaya. And then, Romel.
All right. So I don't think I'm the best, but because I believe that everybody's giving their best, they're giving more than 100%. of their effort, of all their dedication. So the thing is, I want to be here in Misters of Filipinas because I want to help others. I want to give back something to the community. I want to inspire every single Filipino, especially younger generation. If I can inspire the whole world, that would be great. So I'm just giving everything I could. That's all.
Oo. And then enjoy every minute of the competition, you know? Kasi the more iput niyo yung pressure, the more mahihirapan. Just enjoy the every minute of the competition because not everybody is giving the chance to compete. Just like what I said, 300 to 30, that's a big thing. Lahat kayo, you're already a winner, 'di ba? Alam niyo, daming question. Tapos yung mga questions nila, Diyos ko Lord, pampageant talaga. Okay, start with the questions.
Oh my.
Oh my God, talaga. Meron na ako nakita eh. Yep, mommy, pili ka na. I'll make pili ha. Kasi ako daw pinapapili. Diyos ko. Meron ako nakita eh. Plan. Teka. Here. Eto, ang isang question. Lagi tong tanong eh, pero I just want to know what your answer. When it's okay not to be okay, and when it's not okay to be okay. So who wants to answer? Anybody who wants to answer? Ed? Ed,
Can I
ikaw?
try?
Sino? Okay, go. Sige. Sino? Si Ed muna and then go to
Sige
Who
po.
wants to answer? Okay, Ed. Kasi nakita ko gumanon si Ed eh.
Ano lang, just adjusted my mic.
Okay, sige. Junichi. Go, Junichi.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Sige. Sige, kala ko kasi nagganon si Ed eh. Nag-assume si Mami. Sorry. Okay, go.
No, it's okay, Mami Ren. For me, quote that, when is it okay not to be okay? You know, it is okay to tell the truth because it will set you free, and it's not okay to tell a lie because a lie will always make things break down into pieces. But for me, you just need to be sincere to yourself, true to your feelings, and that is to be okay always, to feel okay always, especially in this time of pandemic, these adversities. There's no need for us to be negative. Always be positive because all these things happens for a reason.
Ay, natugba ni Ed. Just, okay, kung napapanood to ni Ed, alam mo yung ending part ko, Ed, di ba? Oh, sabi ko na eh. I love you, Ed. Okay, go, Junichi.
For me, this question is, I believe, that inspired from the K-drama "Oh, It's Okay Not to Be Okay," and it talks about mental health. So it's okay not to be okay. When is it? Every time. Every time is okay not to be okay. Especially if you're down or sad or having a mental incapacity or problems or um, have having the hard time to cope up with the pandemic, especially now. For me, when is it not okay not to be okay is telling yourself that it's not okay to have help, to think that you can solve your problems on your own. When the truth is, everybody is there for you to help you, to be with you. Because at the end of the day, we live a life in where we are not alone. You have others to help you in this situation. Because if we have one another, we can surpass any challenges that we have in life.
Yes. Alam mo kasi ang stigma sa Philippines, if you ask help, personal help, iba eh. But honestly, it's depression is like one of our top problem na. 'Di ba?
Yes.
Top problem yan sa Philippines, depression eh. So nowadays, we need if hindi makaya ng i-release mo yung depression mo through a person telling it, yung problem mo, you need to seek professional help na.
Yes.
Alam niyo yun?
And it's okay.
It's okay to be. Because depression is one of my advocacy. Advocacy. I have 4 advocacy kasi. So, depression is one of my advocacy to help other people. Kasi one person will heal, it will heal you. Kung ano yung nagiging problema mo. But before you feel okay, you have to, sa sarili mo, you have to be, totoo na you're not okay. Para you can release everything. Okay,
Yes.
meron dito. Eto gusto ko sagutin yung lahat. Kasi meron nagtanong dito eh. How will you handle indecent proposal? Ayan. Ang ganda ng tawa ni Jomal. Ikaw muna. Sige, ang ganda ng tawa mo eh. Kasi natandaan ko si Mr. Manila, Tondo. Nagkaroon siya eh. Oo. So, ikaw, Jom,
Halos everyday po nakaka-receive ako ng ganyan sa messenger ko. Pero ini-ignore ko lang po. Iniisip ko baka sinusubukan lang nila ako, baka akala nila ganun lang ako kababaw na tao. Grabe, ang taas ng presyo, may 100k, 50k.
wow!
Di ko-
Yaman mo na! Ang yaman mo na! Diba?
Pero dahil nga po decente ako, pinalaki ako ng magulang ko ng tama. So hindi po ako nagre-rely sa ganun. Kumbaga, ini-ignore ko lang. Hindi ko po sila nire-replyan or kahit ano. Basta ignore lang.
Okay. Next, Romel.
Alright. So, this thing is kind of like normalized na sa buhay ko. And it's really sad because there are people who's like this. But what I do is I just try to ignore them. And then I'm just lucky that like what Jomal says, I was raised properly by my parents, and they're really strict with different things, and it helped me to grow what I am right now. So I just I'm just ignoring them. So yun lang.
Si Sir Mark daw nagkaroon incident proposal. Nakakatawa si Sir Mark. Ayun, sabi ni Sir Mark. Si Sir Mark yan. Kaloka to si Sir Mark. Okay, Junichi.
For me, how I treat it is I treat them with kindness and I reject them with kindness because it is a proposal, meaning you have the choice to accept it or not. So you have nothing to worry about if you are secured in yourself that you're not going to engage into it. But what I want people to learn, especially in the pandemic, that there are a lot of people who engage in it. But we shouldn't judge them because we don't live the life that they're living, and there's a reason for that choice. So what we can do is to understand one another and be kind one another and to respect their choices. Because at the end of the day, if you're okay and you are not hurting anybody, then there's no problem at all. Even an indecent proposal won't hurt you. So yeah.
Okay. Yes. Ed, how about you?
For me, Mami Ray, sometimes I receive that kind of proposal, but I accept it just like Junichi said, in a kind way or in a positive way. What they did is like maybe they're just like asking for what do you call this, attention, and yeah, I just gave them the attention and like answering it in a positive way.
Okay, I'll go with Je. Je, may question kasi, Je, nawala
Hello
ka.
po.
How are you
Apo.
gonna handle indecent proposal?
For me po, same din po. Positive din po, and if po na mapunta po sa medyo hindi na po ako familiar sa pag-uusap, binibigay ko po yung number and name po ng manager ko, and then sila po yung nag-uusap regards po sa decent proposal. Ayun po.
Okay. Oo nga. Tama na nga naman. Uy, nawala. Nawala si Gerald. Sabi ko na, alam mo talaga, sana makumpleto ako bago matapos tong chikahan na to. Kasi never talaga ako natatapos na kompleto. Oh my God. So there's more question kundi ako yung Pampanga nga eh. Meron ako itatanong. Kasi syempre, this is a male pageant. You know that. And then because of the male pageant, there are so many LGBT people around you. How you handle it? I'll start with Junichi.
Can I ask what specific action you're very worried about po, Mami Rin?
For the LGBT.
Yes.
Oh yeah. For example, marami kayong fans, maraming nag-a-admire sa inyo na LGBT. So how you handle it? Like for example, it's okay ba sa inyo na if if sabi ni Jeff, I love the question. If like they're makikita nyo, alam natin nagsisigawan, they adore
Yes, po.
you, they're parang
Yes, po.
they telling you na, uy, love ko to, ay, ganun ganon. So how you
Mm-mm-mm.
handle it? Kasi syempre minsan, uy, mas crush ko si ganito, mas
Ah,
I'll do things for him. So how you handle it, the people from LGBT, naiinis ba kayo, o how you handle the people from LGBT, something like that. Okay.
for me, I am really always flattered if an LGBT would had an admiration for me or would really support me in this pageant, because I don't see them any different from any other people or any genders, because for me it's equality. It's a
Yeah.
form of love. They gave me a form of love, and it's not based on their genders, but it's based on what they feel towards me. And I believe as long as they're not hurting me or taking advantage of me, then it's okay. But if they are, then I will kindly reject them and maybe talk them about it, and to aware them that it's not okay and not to do it to others, because not all of the people will understand just like how I understand them as well. So,
Okay, I will follow yung question ko about LBG.
sure,
Are you
sure.
open to have, like other ha, sa iba naman,
Mm-mm.
are you open to have friends from the LGBT?
Actually, I
Romel,
have a
ay ako si
so-
Junichi.
ah. Actually, for me, I have a lot of second parents, because my mom is raising me single-handedly, and my dad has to work abroad, so I have a chance to see him every 10 years or once every 5 years. So my second parents stood as my father and mother, and they are all gays, and I believe that
Ooh.
they've taught me everything that I need in life, especially how to be kind to one another, no matter what their indifferences are, especially your gender. That to base our judgment not on what we see, but on how we feel and what we give to us. And those are the things that I've learned, and hopefully will pass on soon to the next generation. That
Good.
in this world, love comes in any form. So yeah.
Right. Now I get why your advocacy is like that. Got it. Romel, sa inyo, start ako kay Romel. Your vision for the LGBT community, and then are you open to have friends with them?
Actually, I do have a lot of LGBTQ friends. So right right now, because I believe being a Mr. of Filipinas is someone they're gonna look up to, and
Yes.
then if you need to be cultural literate, you need to accept everybody, regardless from where they came from, what perspective they have. Um, their beliefs, everything. So we need to be very respectful with that. And I do have a lot of LGBTQ friends, and I'm really happy that they're very supportive. Me joining here in Mr. of Filipinas, even there's no Mr. of Filipinas, I do have a lot of LGBTQ friends. Even abroad, my closest friends are all gays, and
Mm-mm.
I love them. I love them. I give them a full support of what they're doing. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm really open with that.
So, ifa-follow ko to kasi ayokong pare-pare. Paano kasi you're in the male pageant? More or less, people think that if you're in a male pageant somewhere or another, you're not straight. You're in a I know sa mga sagot you're already an ally. Like si Mommy, I'm an ally of the LGBT. But some people, not everybody is very open na they thought, but once that you join the male pageant, you're a part of the community of LGBT. I'll go with Jet. What's your answer with that?
For me po, wala naman po kung ano diyan, wala po kung regard sa LGBT gano'n. And sa male pageant po, hindi naman po porket LGBT is hindi na siya ina-allow for Misters. Tama po yung sinabi ni Mr. Junichi na equality, ayun. And yung
Yeah.
LGBT po has a big part po for me kasi marami po akong friends na LGBT and my manager po, they treat me good and I treat them good. Ayun. And
Okay.
sa TikTok ko po, every time na nagla-live po ako, marami pong mga LGBT na ganun. Kasi
Yes.
most of my followers po is LGBT and kaya po natutunan ko na rin po na mag-treat po ng maayos sa positive way po. Ayun. Thank you.
Okay. Eto ang tanong ko for Ed. Kasi may question dito. It's more of LGBT. What's your stand on the same-sex marriage?
For me, same-sex marriage is equal to love. You know, when you love someone, is you love it with unconditional. You know, you love him or her because you saw the goodness on him or her, and that is what's good in same-sex marriage. You know, there's no problem with it as long as you didn't step on the others, or you didn't bully, or you didn't make you call this negative comments. You know, yeah, I stand with the same-sex marriage and I support them.
Yes. Ayan. 'Di ba? Parang lahat ng advocacy ko tinanong ko sa'yo. Because my advocacy for 11 years, my advocacy is for LGBT community, PWD, person with depression, and HIV awareness. Kaya halos lahat sa tanong ko sa inyo eh. Sorry So I'll go with Jomar. What's
Hi po.
your di ba? Kinaya mo anak ang ating live. So for you, what's your opinion about LGBT community? Like yung tanong ko sa kanila, kasi hindi natin maiiwasan sa male pageant na marami nag-a-admire na LGBT, and they think that if you join the male pageant, you're one part of them. Anong pananaw mo dun, anak?
Yung pong pananaw ko doon, ma'am, for me po, matalino po si God eh. Sobrang galing na scientist ni God. Siyempre, yung purpose niya po, paramihin niya tayong mga tao. So, gumawa muna siya ng babae and lalaki para makapag-produce ng marami. So, nung marami na po tayo, doon na po lumabas yung mga LGBTQA+. Kasi po, para sa akin, blue is for boy, red is for girl. Nung dumating yung LGBTQ+, naging colorful yung mundo. So, sobrang saludo po ako sa kanila kasi sila po yung reason kung bakit maliwanag po yung buhay natin. And kung bakit may event ngayon, kasi po, isa sila sa mga ano.
Yes. 'Di ba? Sige. Dahil dyan, may mga questions pa. Eto muna, are you open for show business, like for example? Kasi some of you nasa modeling na 'di ba? Yung iba dyan nasa modeling na, yung iba dyan, they're accept natin. Are you open, like in the future, if somebody asks you to go sa show business? All of you can answer. Romel, I'll go with Romel. Are you open with it?
Yes, of course. If there's opportunity, then I'm gonna grab it. It was my childhood dream to be an actor or model. So yeah, I will grab it like agad-agad.
Agad-agad. Sige, sabi mo yan Okay, go. Kay tayo? Kay Gerard. Kay Je.
Syempre po. Kasi I want this Mrs. of Filipinas be my stepping stone dyan sa being celebrity. Kasi since I was a child, nakikita ko sa TV, sana nandun din ako, sana ako yun, ganun. Kaya,
everybody's dream.
Kaya nung nalaman ko po na pasok po ako in this Mrs. of Pilipinas, sobrang saya ko po. Halos maiyak nga po ako nung natanggap ko po yung t-shirt of Mrs. of Pilipinas. Ayun po. Thank you.
Okay. Jomal.
Excuse me, Ma'am Mary, ano po kasi yung question?
Ang question kasi after this, are you open na merong magtanong sa o may lumapit sa iyo and go for sa show business?
Oh, why not? Yun po talaga yung pinaka-pangarap ko talaga. Dati po talaga, pinapangarap ko lang na maging candidate ako sa Mr. Pogi. Pero higit pa pala dun yung binigay sa akin ni God. Kaya Mr. sa Pilipinas.
Okay. Junichi.
For me, as of the moment, after the pageant, if given a chance to be one of the winners, then I'll focus first on the upcoming pageant in the international, if ever. But if not, maybe I'll finish my studies first because I only have 2 years left. So I believe that I would want to finish the dreams of my parents for me before finishing mine first. So, yeah.
Okay. Iba-iba talaga. How about si Ed?
Just like what Brother Romel said, that this is a one in a lifetime opportunity. It's like a four-leaf clover in the bed of clover. Yeah,
Yeah.
this very rare opportunity. If the stars are like, yes, I will grab the opportunity. But right now, maybe I will help my family by that show business.
Okay. So
Yeah.
lahat kayo, except for Junichi, the four of you answered that this is your like stepping stone for show business. Nowadays kasi, since pandemic, sobrang naging sikat. You know what's BL? Boys Love series, Boys Love movie, like that, especially in YouTube. This is very famous sa YouTube yung mga Boys Love the series or BL series, something like that. Paano kung yun ang unang offer sa inyo to have a BL series? Yung mga sumagot ng oo kay mami, ha? Yung mga sumagot ng oo. Kaya tinitingnan ko sagot niya. Buti si Jonichi, ang safe nung sagot niya. Yung mga sumagot ng oo, are you gonna accept it? This is your first step, ha? And then they're gonna give you the main character na agad kayo. Okay? Main character for a BL series. Are you gonna accept it or not? I'll go with Romel. Si Romel yung unang sumagot na eh. Sige, Mel.
Well, I believe that show business is something that we need to express everything. Like nowadays, because before, just an example, like before, the tattoo is actually criticized as a person who just came out from the prison.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I believe that show business or show acting is an art to express what we really need to believe, to see. So if I'll be having that role, I'll be glad to grab it and show the art side of it and to spread good vibes at the same time to accept everybody or especially younger generations that we need to be culturally literate. So yun po.
Very well said.
Very well said. Oh, ikaw, Je. Ikaw, Je. Sige.
For me po, based on my ano po, my one of my idols on celebrity like Cardo Dalisay, ayun po yung first na nakita ko na naging project niya. And if my idol did it, so I can did it. So I will grab it po if ever.
Oh,
Ayun, thank you.
Oo nga. Oh, si Jomal.
Napaisip po ako doon, Mami Ray. Dahil nga po total, nandito na din naman ako. And lahat naman ng
Diba?
ay may bibigyan naman po ako ng proper workshop sigurado. So, go na din ako.
Uy, may sagot si Sir Mark. Ayan, napilitan lang daw kayo. Mukhang napipilitan kayo sa BL actor ko. Ayan na. Si Sir Mark. Lagot kayo kay Sir Mark. Okay, Ed. Ikaw, Ed.
Can I answer po, Mami Ray? May answer po. Sir Mark, pwede po ba 50%? Ilang oo. Joke. Joke. Mami Ray, drama is kind of not into my skills, but if I have the chance to be in a BL series, that would be I would gladly accept the comedy type. I like comedies. It will be a great role.
Sige. Okay. Kasi alam nyo bakit ko tinanong? I don't know. Yung mga kanina nasa likod, di ba, sabi ko kay Sir Mark? Wala si Romel nun eh. Sabi ko kay Sir Mark, malilate ako mag-reaction video dun sa series. Because I'm one of the reactors kami ng mga BL series sa YouTube. Kaya doon namin nakilala si Sir Mark. Kaya tinanong ko yan sa inyo. O, di ba? Maraming connection si Mami sa mga tanong ko sa inyo. There's one question here, which is, usually I ask this, pero tinanong na rin niya, how do you see yourself 5 years from now? Ano muna tayo? Kay Ed. See 5 years from now.
5 years from now, maybe as a member of the Sangguniang Kabataan Council, maybe I am already part of the local government unit. applying for the seat as a counselor in my barangay. Yes, that is my dream. Yeah, to pursue my passion, that is to become the inspiration to the people of Cordova.
Oo, laki pa naman sa inyo. Pero mahirap pa, I'm telling you, anak. It's a big responsibility. Based
Yes.
on my experience for 11 years, tapos extend pa ng extend, it's gonna be a big responsibility. But, it's a big fulfillment.
Yes, and I saw that, Mami Ray.
Yeah, di ba? Ang
As
sarap,
a
sarap
member of
tumulong.
PLP.
Ang sarap tumulong kahit abonado ka pa. It's so masarap. Di ba? Romel, masarap tumulong. Okay,
Yes,
see
yes,
yourself
opo.
for 5 years from now. Romel, ikaw,
Sorry,
how you see
sorry.
yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see that I'm helping others and in a different way, like informing and educating regarding fitness pa rin. Because I am a fitness coach, so I want to pursue helping others. Maybe build, maybe starting up with a team who can educate or spread information via YouTube or using any social medias. So to ano, to maybe normalize fitness in the Philippines, because like what I said just now, they see fitness as a leisure. So I would like to help others into fitness to change their life.
Oo, no? Okay. Ikaw, Je, how you see yourself Hi! Gio, hi. So how you see yourself 5 years from now?
For me po, I see myself 5 years from now, stable and hobby business, and I think in 5 years from now, I can bring back my mother here in our country. So makukumpleto na po kami, and I think mayroon na rin po akong sariling family that time. Ayun po. Thank you.
Okay. Joman,
Um, I see myself 5 years from now na rinireminis ko yung paano ngayon, yung kwentuhan natin ngayon, journey ko sa Mr. So Filipinas. And kasi po, teacher na ako noon, nakaupo ako sa desk ko, nagtuturo ng mga student, kinakwento ko to inspire them. Yun po.
okay. Junichi,
5 years from now, mommy, I see myself being a doctor, and then for me to be able to provide and build a house that we can call our own, because we never had a house ever since that we can call ours. And I want to make all of these visions as a destination, so that in the present I can make the right moves for me to make my impossible vision into a reality as well. So yeah.
okay. Ang ganda. Ang ganda ng mga visions nyo. Sinong pinakabata sa inyong 5? How old is Junichi?
I'm 26 years old po.
So 5 years from now, oo nga. Ed, how old are you?
25 po, Mami Ray.
25. Romel?
18.
Romel,
I just
Ha?
kidding, just kidding.
bigla ako ano?
I'm 29 po.
So you're 29, so you have to win kasi di ba may age bracket? Di ba may age bracket for international competition?
Yes,
I know. Di ba? There's an
Yes
age
po.
bracket, but you don't look like 29. Don't worry. And Je, how old are you?
I'm only 20 years old po.
20 ka? Tumabat. And Jo, how old?
21.
So si Je ang pinakabata. Hindi pala si Romel ang pinakabata. So it's not, hindi naman pero di ba kasi I know there's a certain limit in a competition. Lalo na, iba-iba kasi yatang age limit ang bawat competition. But sa inyo kasi, you're gonna have only one title because other titles haven't competed yet. Yung mga nanalo last year. Am I right? Na-clear yan sa akin ni Sir Mark kasi nagkamali ako dun sa first batch. Okay. Hi. So, maganda yung conversation natin. I know, ang dami nasa utak ko kasi ang ganda ng conversation natin. Sa inyo, dahil sabi ko nga, di ba, pinapasok ko dito yung akin advocacy. How you gonna help children nowadays? Nowadays, na lumawak yung pang-uunawa nila about HIV. How you gonna teach younger kids for HIV awareness? If you have any knowledge about it, anybody can answer. Who wants to answer about the HIV?
All right, I'll
Kasi
answer it.
lalaki kayo eh. You know
Yes.
how. So, kay Romel,
So we can't stop premarital sex actually, but we can educate younger generations to educate them with a lot of things. Let them know what are the consequences that may happen if you commit something, and then what are the things that we need to do, like precautions. So I think informing younger generation, or informing even the parents, for them to see the world as what we know it, um, for them to prevent what may happen in the future. So let them know that they need to be responsible of their actions.
actions. Okay.
Yun lang po.
Right. Oh, meron pang gustong magsagot about it? Kasi especially with you guys, ito lang lagi kong sinasabi, with you guys, alam natin hindi. Always just have to use protection. This kind of tong generation na ngayon, swerte nyo eh. Open na yung protection na you can buy it anywhere, 7-Eleven, kung saan ang mga convenience store, 'di ba? O bakit tinuturo talaga si Romel? Parang si Romel talaga, ganun talaga pag ikaw yung pinakabata eh, no? Alam mo yun, especially with you guys kasi you're the one you're the one is everything, not only for the HIV, even the pregnancy. Guys, you have to use the protection kasi kayo yun eh. You know, alam mo yun. So, nice conversation, nice chikahan, but it's so long. Alam ko mga pagod na kayo and then you're so busy mga candidates nyo. So now, each and every one, I'll give you the floor. I'll give you the floor to invite them, to plug your social media, anything that, and then tell them again your advocacy. One by one, I'll give you the floor. I go with Junichi first.
So, hi everybody, my name is Junichi Bushita, and my advocacy is breaking societal stereotypes. I hope you support me in my advocacy in creating a better tomorrow for each and every one of us. And please do follow me on my social media. It's Junichi Bushita on Facebook and Instagram, and Junichi Bushita 5 on TikTok. So please do support me by viewing also our national costume on TikTok. So because 40% of the total score for the best in costume will be coming from the TikTok views. So please do help. Thank you.
Okay. Jomar.
Hi guys, thank you for tonight. Please support us. Tulad nga na sabi ni Sir Kuya Junichi, panoorin niyo yung national costume namin sa TikTok, tsaka yung advocacy video namin sa YouTube. Yung pinakamalaking views, siya yung mag-a-advance sa top 15. And follow niyo po ako sa aking Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Jomar Pabalan.
Okay, Je.
For me po, first of all po, thank you so much po, Mami Ray, for inviting me here in interview. And guys, I'm Gerald Castañeda, and please follow me on my TikTok, IG, and Facebook. Same name lang po, Gerald Sapigo Castañeda po. And just view all of our photo like Elite Skin Perfection, Mr. of Filipinas Ethnic, and po, like on TikTok po, ayun. And gusto ko rin po magpasalamat sa manager ko sa very supportive niyo po. Ayun po. Thank you.
Okay, Romel.
Hi guys, my name is Romel Christopher Ayag, and I'll be representing Caloocan City. And I would just like to thank everybody, especially my family, my good friends who supported me from the start, from day one. And please do support me, and also all of my brothers here and here in Misters of Filipinas. You can actually follow me in Coach_Romel in my IG. And also, sorry if I can't accept any person sa Facebook. It's very private kasi. But please do support us in Misters of Filipinas Facebook page, their TikTok page, and their Peps TV on YouTube. Thank you.
Si Ed. Teka muna Ed, bago ka muna magsabi. Kailangan ko i-shoutout kasi baka kumanta na siya. Hi anak kong Ruiz Villanueva. Para kasi Ed kumakanta. Ed, ikaw na. Ayan, kakanta na daw siya nung ko. Ed, go.
First, I would like to thank my manager, Mr. Albert Katamko, my family, BNB Family Model Cebu, and also to the mayor of Cordon, Mayor Tich Sitoichu, for a very generous and supportive mayor. And I would like to greet a happy fiesta of my hometown, Cordova. Happy fiesta, everyone. I wish you to be safe always. And also, please support me. Follow the Peps TV in YouTube. Subscribe their channel and watch our advocacy video to get to know more of the candidates. Thank you.
Okay, so kasi ako na-view ko na lahat ng videos nyo and then na-views ko na rin lahat ng TikTok nyo. So, para fair, ni-like lahat. Para fair. Para fair.
Thank you po.
Naman, thank you.
Thank you.
For me naman, just follow me in all my social media account na nagpa-flash dun sa ticker kanina pa. And then some of you are my friends in IG already, I think. And then probably I'll add you na lang sa IG later when I post our picture. So wala munang aalis. We'll see at sa backstage. Yun na ng mga nagloloko ang mga anak ko. So,
Romel.
So just watch. Meron akong, ewan ko kung pwede ako mag-plug. Isa lang, I'll just have to plug my one. Marami ako ipa-plug pero I just have to plug my one. Mamaya, I'm gonna have my RV, yung series nila Derek Carlo and Sir Mark. After this, I have my live RV with that. And then tomorrow, I have another live for my 3 reaction video tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I have a special Chikahan, my one and only love, ang aming Kokoy De Santos, ang aming Patrick of Pepito Manaloto. That will be on Wednesday. And then after Wednesday also, ayan, I have also the Cast of Love at the End of the World at 9 o'clock. And then the following day, that will be Thursday, I have another interview for the Boso the series cast, si JC Tan and Vince D. Okay, and then on Friday and Sunday, I'm gonna have my 2 last batch of Misters of Filipinas interview. Magkita-kita kami noon, yung mga last 2 batches ko of Misters of Philippines. And then on Saturday, I know I have a scheduled interview on Saturday. Hindi ko pa alam yun. So mga anak, I'll see you every day sa YouTube channel ni Mami. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, and follow me and share. And then sa lagi kong mga sinasabi. And then for all of you, the 5 of you, good luck. Good luck sa Mr.
Thank you
of
po.
Filipinas. And I hope to see all of you soon. Kasi nga kung dito daw sa Manila gagawin, kasama kami, sabi ni Sir Mark, makikita namin kayo in person. But I hope to see everybody soon. And then, like my end part, sabi nga ni Ed, alam niya yung end part ko. Everything that's happening to us, there's always a reason behind it. Bye, mga anak! Thank you sa inyong 5. Thank you. I'll see you at the
Thank you
backstage.
Thank you so much po. Thank you po.
For all the viewers.
Thank you!
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.